And good morning to everyone. It's Wednesday morning, about 7:45 in the morning, and roughly, and it's April the 21st, Wednesday morning. Time for some more words from the pastor. I thought this morning, rather than just giving a good word, I try and pass out to you, looking ahead, trying to see some light at the end of the tunnel of this COVID experience, that we would try to respond to some of the bishop's recommendations for just that, preparing for the tomorrow after COVID. And we received recently a letter from him encouraging us, to begin a process of welcoming home those who have found it difficult to come for one reason or another, because of fear, anxiety, or worry, or whatever other reason might keep them from coming and celebrating once again with their faith family here at Mary Help and throughout the diocese. And he was saying that on looking ahead to May the 23rd, which is just a month away, and that's why we're trying to prepare our people for this. We announced it on Sunday, and we put it on we'll have it in our bulletin if it's not there already. And I'm using this format to get the word out also. The bishop sends us reminds us that he hereby announces that the general dispensation from obligation to attend Mass on Sundays and holy days for Catholics in the Diocese of St. Petersburg will expire on the Vigil of Pentecost. That's May the 22nd, 2021. So no longer will there be a general dispensation from attending Mass. There will, however, be individual dispensations, and I think it's well taken into consideration for those who are suffering ill health, for those who are exhibiting flu-like symptoms, for those who have a good reason to think you might be symptomatic or of a contagious disease, for example, flu or whatever, for those who care for the sick and homebound or infirmed, if you're pregnant, those 65 years of age or older, who might be considered high-risk individuals, and if you have significant and reasonable fear or anxiety of becoming ill by being at Mass. Now, all of these things are still dispensations, okay? They'll continue. But what he also mentions is that those who don't attend Mass, they must still observe the Lord's Day and are encouraged to spend time in prayer on Sundays, meditating on the Lord's Passion, His death, and resurrection. And he recommends an excellent way of doing this is by participating in a broadcast or live stream Mass of the Sunday Mass. And I know we do that here, and a number of other places do it everywhere also. EWTN offers it, and many other places offer that live stream Mass as well. So there's no shortage of being able to observe and participate in a live stream Mass. One of the reasons why he kind of mentions this now in his letter, he says that many people in Florida have been vaccinated since June of 2020 and have safely gone about other activities such as shopping, eating at restaurants, reconnecting with family and friends in social settings, and whatever other, traveling and going wherever. And therefore, it seems reasonable to strive for the faithful's full and active participation once again in the sacred liturgy. He leaves it up to the parishes to make decisions about safely accommodating an increased number of people and attendees at Mass. So one of the things that we're trying to do, what we're planning on doing, is opening up one side of our church. The pews will be like they were before COVID, pre-COVID, which means a smaller space between them. And then the other half, we'll keep it for now. We'll keep it spaced. Just trying to encourage people to think about journeying back to church and being with their faith family. It's something that we sometimes don't want to make excuses for people, but we want to give them reasonable, and I think that's the word that he uses in the dispensation, significant and reasonable fear or anxiety, if it's reasonable. And I think we want to continue asking yourselves and challenging yourselves to see if there's some kind of way in which you might be able to come back. We're more than happy to have you. We are doing our best at the parish here. We're cleaning and trying to make accommodations for as many people of different mindsets as possible. I know there are some who feel I haven't gone far enough. There are some who said I've gone too far. What can I tell you? We're trying to keep a middle road and follow the moderate stand of the bishop, who strongly recommends that we continue wearing masks, that we continue taking safety precautions as we continue will do as best we can at church. We're a small church, we're a small facility, and so even being distant is being close, you know. And with that, we've also decided to implement, because we're expanding the pews, we've decided to put in another mass as well, to go back to our pre-COVID status as having a 5 o'clock mass on Saturday evening, an 8 a.m. mass on Sunday morning, and an 11 a.m. mass for English-speaking Catholics on Sunday. So, as well as that we'll have an 8 o'clock mass in the Good Shepherd Chapel, continue having it for the Koreans, and a 9:20 mass in our church for the Korean community as well, community parishioners as well. So we ask you to choose one of those three if you can, and tentatively try it once and see how, if you can feel safe or feel comfortable coming back. We certainly want to do our very best in welcoming you. Just trying to follow the encouragement and the lead of the bishop, and in our own way, moderately here at Mary Help as well. So besides giving another mass, which will open up more space for our people, so that either the 11 or the 5, we haven't had any danger of the 5 being on Saturday night being too crowded, but the 11 is getting crowded, and it's getting to be a full house at times. So I ask you to consider joining us either for the 5 on Saturday evening, the 8 on Sunday morning, or the 11 on Sunday morning as well. Know that our prayers are with you. Any questions you might have, please don't hesitate to call me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to respond. And if there's anything else we can do to assist you during these times, please don't hesitate to ask as well. Our prayers are with you. Please have your prayers with us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you.